I couldn't believe that I hadn't done a review for this album already. We're talking about Weezer's Blue album, the album that introduced the world to Weezer. Done 3 other ones already, but somehow I have not done this one. I love Weezer. Weezer is one of those bands that always surprises people when they find out I'm into them, because for the longest time I was big time hard rock heavy metal, and apparently if you're into hard rock heavy metal, you can't be into Weezer, even though what's his name there? Rivers Cuomo is a huge Ace Frehley fan, so let's talk about it. All right, so the album opens up with "My Name Is Jonas." Great way to open the album, man. Nice and kind of heavy coming down. My name is Jonas. Just great way to open on the doodle doodle. You get that little riff in there, just awesome. Okay, this next song, some people will have issues with it. I'm not necessarily a supporter of the entire content and the message behind the song, but I love the idea behind the song. No one else. I absolutely... I don't care if my woman laughs at other guys' jokes, but I like the idea of, when I'm away, she puts the makeup on the shelf, stuff like that. I like a woman that, the idea of a woman being... only into the dude, and if the dude's not around, she's not trying to attract anybody else. She's not flirting with anybody else. She's not trying to pick up anybody else. It's a song that a lot of women should really listen to. Like I said, I don't agree with everything. I mean, there's nothing wrong with laughing at another dude's jokes, but the world has turned and left me here. I don't mind this song, but this is one of those songs that one of the only times on this album that I really feel that there's a song that I just kind of about. Then we hit Buddy Holly, the song that introduced me to Weezer, man. I'll never forget the first time I saw the music video for this song come on, man, and they did that whole thing with the special effects for like Happy Days and whatnot. It was awesome, man. Just so cool. And that video still holds up to this day as one of the best videos ever made at the time. Huge fan of that one. And the song itself, I mean, just got such a fun vibe. Ooh, ooh, and it's ooh, ooh, and it's go. Ooh, 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 just like Buddy Holly. And a merry time. Great tune, man. Just great tune. So fun. Undone, the Sweater Song, follows that up. Absolutely love Undone, the Sweater Song. This is another one of those songs that, boom, just huge, man. Love it. Great tune. And it's classic Weezer, that artistic, loving, simplicity kind of side to it, that inner poet kind of side. Surf Wax America, ain't bad tune. I don't mind that one when it's playing. Honestly, it's one of those it's probably the other song on here that I really don't think about too much when it's not playing. Then you got Say It Ain't So. Oh my God. Okay, so I cannot be in a bar and remain civil with this song, because the second you drop into the chorus, the boo boo, boo boo. I mean, me and everybody at the table I'm at is expected to pound on that table for the bo booch, bo bo. Say so, whoa, whoa. If you're not pounding on that table, you're doing the song wrong, man. Every time I will state that. Great tune, man. Just so good. So powerful and demanding, and just fantastic tune. Then you get to In the Garage. All right, so I don't mind this one. It's a little bit weak. To me, this would have been kind of one of those hangover, fluffy kind of leftover songs from, when you're a teenager kind of deal. I mean, they wouldn't have been that far away from being a teenager. Just kind of reflecting on all the things you're doing in your garage, how your life is in your garage. Some people, it'd be the basement. For me, it would have been my basement. I didn't have a garage. I know other people that'll say up in the attic, their bedroom, stuff like that. It's just your safe space, right? It's that song that's praising your safe space and where you go to kind of disappear and have your little magic and whatnot. Ace Frehley mentioned directly in this song. And I'm going to mention this real fast. I forgot for a while how big of a fan of Ace Frehley and Kiss that Rivers Como was. And when I look back at when I did the review for their cover album, how the hell was there not a Kiss song on there? I mean, Paranoid was on there, so Paranoid could be on there. You could obviously get a Kiss song on there. After that, we're on to Holiday. Holiday is a good tune. Fun, gets you through. And then the album finishes with Only in Dreams. And I don't mind this one. I think Only in Dreams was a really good way to finish off the album and has a really nice vibe to it, really good feel to it. The whole way around, just an enjoyable kind of tune. You know what I'm saying? If you do not already have this album, the question is why? Why do you not have this album? I'm not going to say it's a perfect album, but damn, this is a good album. This is one of those albums that everybody should have. I mean, in the height of my heavy metal madness, I still owned this album and listened to this album and enjoy this album all the time. To this day, I still enjoy this album every time I put it on. It is just a fantastic album. So if you don't have it, you should own it. I'm going to leave it at that, man. Drop me a line down below in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Am I being too generous with this album? Am I not being generous enough? If anything, I'm not being generous enough, right? Tell me what you think, folks. You know, does Surf Wax America and the world has turned and left me here? Do they deserve a little more credit than I'm giving them? I don't know. Comment section is for. On your way down there, you'll see a couple links. If you can hit those for me, I'd really appreciate it. There's also a like button, a subscribe button, and a bell for notification. If you can really hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Trying to hit 200 by the end of the year. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Otherwise, folks, peace, love, take care.